Alright, and hello and welcome back to Northumbria Sports Centre. We're here for the fourth and final game of Heaton Mess. It is Heaton Mess versus Deep Dish Disc 1, the other team.
Yep.
And things are about to get started here very soon.
How do you fancy our chances here?
Well, all the other previous games have the Heaton Mess team have lost on a universe point, meaning it's very close. So, I mean, I just hope for their sake they can finally pull one out of the bag for this game.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
If they don't, it's going to be really crushing. Nice block there from Ponytail. Fern blocking. Gives it through to Armband. Armband onto the end zone. Oh, Sparagado was just there. He didn't want to be there.
He wasn't even on the pitch. Kroom retrieves the disc. Wolfenden to restart the play.
Wolfenden to restart.
Game marked by backwards hat.
Oh yes. Passes it through to
Nice crossfield throw to Jacob.
Jacob.
Wolfenden there again.
And he's dropped it at the final moment. That should have been a point.
Concentrating so much on jumping into the end zone that he forgot to catch the frisbee.
A little bit too much style. Not quite enough substance.
Not quite enough substance.
Necker through to Armband. Armband on the backwards hat. Can he do it? Yes, he can. That's a point for the Deep Dish Discs, which puts them one up.
Quite a lengthy first point, often in the last few games for Heaton. There's been quite a long quick first point even. I'm now rambling, but it'll come for them.
Right, Sparagano, legs and power stance once again. He really knows how to dominate the pitch, at least sexually, if not in terms of actual skill or ability, although he is a fine player of the game.
His prowess in the bedroom well known.
We need not go into that here. You can join us for that talk at Frisbee late night.
Back to the game now, Fern picking up the disc after that pull.
Walking forward.
She's called a brick there.
Going called a brick.
Yeah, you brick.
Yeah. I was to give it to team captain Harding. Can she get it through on Sparagano? He's caught it. Turns, looks for options. Fern's in the middle again. Boom. Can he get it? Rubs it in the end zone. Gives it for. Oh, Nick Sparagano. Oh, he wasn't looking. He'd gone too far forward. Or the throw hadn't gone far forward enough.
One of them. Maybe a mix of both.
Somewhere in between the throwing and the catching, something went wrong there.
Big D from Fern. Big D from Fern.
She's going to take this one.
They're all having a giggle about it now.
It's just a laugh at the end of the day, you know. I just like to see the players having fun.
At the end of the day, it's all shits and giggles.
That's what happens at the end of the day. Sam looking for options. Sparagano with a nice forehand throw there from Sam.
Robson looking to make space in the end zone.
Oh, just about very carefully placed there from Sparagano to Fern.
Fern twisting and turning, trying to make the space to get that throw in.
Back to Sam.
Sam offering an option. Very nice work from Sam.
Oh, it's going all the way, but Armband was there.
Out of the air by Armband.
Gives it through to Necker.
Here's Necker.
Oh, there's two armbands. There's two armbands.
They're both called Armband now.
Armband looking for Ponytail, and that's a point.
Ponytail in an absolute acre of space once again.
That puts him in 2 points up.
2 points up. 2 points to the good. 18.5 minutes to go.
I mean, we were optimistic at the start of this game, but so far it's not looking good for Heaton Mess.
By no sense are we over yet.
We need Alice. Come on. We need you on the team. And now we've got a special guest from the team's own members, Alasdair Marshall, coming out as the commentary now. What are your thoughts of the game so far?
It's been a slow start by the team, but I think they'll come back and they'll come into it.
How about performances so far, obviously aside from yourself, the rest of the team? Who's been a highlight for you so far?
Highlight the team, I think Max is a master player. He always delivers on the big points. Some huge plays from...
Yeah, I was thinking... I also think that whoever that is did have some huge plays.
Back to the game now as Max plucks the disc from the air after the pull. Looking for Kroom.
Kroom giving it forward through to Max again.
Nice.
Oh, it's lovely. Snatched it out of the air.
Kroom wants it again. Kroom wants it again. Oh, it's not come for him. He's not happy about that.
Oh, can he get it through? Oh, Armband just grabs it there from Jacob.
Up!
Curls it round. Oh, that's a foul, but was he in? Just gives it off to backwards hat. It's another point.
3 points behind now.
I don't know what to say, Joe.
I'm beside myself.
With sadness.
Yeah.
But there's still 16 minutes and 50 seconds left.
We've got to make sure heads don't drop. They're still in this. Oh, come on, the mess.
Come on, the mess. Miracles can happen.
And we do need one now.
Here it comes.
Ball comes in.
Fern's going to try and go for that. Just let it slide. Stepping forward now for a brick.
Pull the brick. Here it comes. Fern on the disc.
Harding on the right.
A nice backhand
Robson
force.
in the middle.
Oh, that's a lovely throw.
That's a lovely throw. Beautifully done. But now running forward to see if he can score a point here in a very advantageous position. Just tosses it over. Fern scores the point. That's
lovely stuff from the mess back in the game.
Back in the game.
Oh, it's 10-3. Sparagano's done the scoreboard wrong.
Sparagano has scored as Heaton Mess having 10 points as opposed to 1.
That's a sneaky move from Sparagano. I very much like that.
He's got panache.
Oh, and then he's realised he's on the pitch.
We'll see if they can get away with it. We've got a backwards cap, neckerchief, armband, ponytail, and other armband here.
They think they've got it. That jumps.
Harding to pull. That's better than his previous pull. Much improved. Armband. Gives it through to armband. Armband looking for options. Gives it a backwards cap. That's another point straight out the gate.
Again, they've got to be really careful with those fast offensives from the other side, because every time they're just allowing people to walk through them, inviting the pressure on.
I think there has been a discovery of Sparagano fiddling with the points.
Been ratted out once again. A bold effort though.
It looks like Luminescent has come on from the previous deep dish disc game.
Oh dear. Well, this is controversial.
I'm not sure the deep dish disc have got the reputation to withstand this kind of controversy.
I'm not sure what the rules are on double representation, but I don't doubt it's allowed. Not sure about this at all.
I'm just against representation generally, Joe.
That's for another day.
Oh, slapped down by armband.
Big dents, I've said.
Big dents. Robson defending, gives it through to armband. Armband looking for options, ponytail, luminescent, backwards cap, back to armband. Armband out of luminescent, catches it. Looks for options, armband runs forward, passes it through. In dangerous position now here on our right hand side.
Surely not.
Can he give it? Oh, has to go back, has to retreat. Almost an interception there from Jacob.
Very great effort there. Just a shade shy.
Armband through to
armband loses Robson excellently there. You've got to give him that much.
Top.
Oh, massive D from
Oh, but there's a bit of a fall there. But once again, I think it was just part of the game. A nice handshake there from the two players.
They're all friends now.
They're best of friends.
When's the wedding?
I see. Looks like Neckerchief's got some commentary on this particular moment.
Well, he's a mouthy one.
We'll see how they sort this one out. From our view up here, Joe, I thought that there was just a collision of the game.
Just a coming together. It's the sort of thing you can only expect playing a game with people in close quarters with each other. I wouldn't say there's anything malicious in that. I wouldn't say there's any.
Handshakes all round, and the game plays on.
Oh, it's a point. It'll go for a point, apparently.
Oh, it's going to go for a point.
Nice. Don't know how happy I am about that. Alasdair's back.
Alasdair is down on the pitch.
He's made a court side.
I mean, let's hope he can heed his own advice, whatever that might have been. I mean, he certainly had a lot of kind words to say for the rest of his team.
Well, you know, I mean, he's a man of few words, but what he does say is nothing but praise. He looks like a man meaning business right now, though. Ready to play Frisbee.
5-1. I mean, I don't think Heaton Mess are going to win this one, but perhaps they can regain some pride.
Pride is all they can look for at this stage.
Good pass forward, good momentum. Can they just keep this one up? Max running into the end zone. Gives it over the top to Jacobs. Going to be intercepted though by Armband. This could be an easy point here for the pizzas. Gives it over to Armband, but it's too. Excellent dive, very dramatic. Didn't quite get the point there. Marshall to Wolfenden. Oh, had to retake that one.
Necker really being a bit of a stickler for the rules in this one.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about that. Bit of gamesmanship, but you know, some would say gamesmanship, others shithousery. Myself.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, good put down there for backwards cap. Coming up to 11 minutes left on the clock. So still a decent amount of time for this game to play out differently. Oh, it's a lovely throw over the top though.
Too much on it. Too much on it.
Armband couldn't quite get to it.
It's been an interesting game so far. The Mess just don't quite look like they're on that same pace they've been at in previous games. Possibly the heads dropped after a couple of very close losses where perhaps they deserved to win and ultimately the result didn't come for them.
I mean, obviously it's the final game now as well. People are just getting tired.
Things like that, just getting plucked out the air far too easily. You don't see that in the early stages.
Armband.
And just inviting deep dish in for another point.
Armband just totally dropped the disc there as if he'd dropped the mic.
He served up some flames. Bit of a dispute going on with Marshall and Necker on the sidelines here.
They are two big personalities.
Very big personalities. Both men who like to know what they're about. Be interesting to see how this plays out with the rest of the game. If they're back on court at the same time, perhaps a bit of getting a bit too handsy. Here's Fern on the disc.
I have learned that two players on Heaton Mess on the pitch currently have knee injuries. Both Kroom and Harding have sustained minor bruising to their knee.
Oh, that's a big point from Kroom!
But that didn't stop a big point coming in from Kroom just then.
5-2, back in the game, boys.
Absolutely. I mean, I think at this point Heaton Mess are almost guaranteed the win.
We're the favourites. We're the favourites at this point. 5-2 down, favourites. Look at the way
Luminescent
strutting on. To be fair, I think we've lost our position as favourites after seeing that.
That's us told.
No one can play with that level of confidence without being assured of a win.
Kroom going off for a rest after that big point.
Definite slight limp to I think it's the right knee there. A slight uneasiness in the walk.
Could be to do with that minor bruising.
Yeah, minor bruising. Pussy.
Is the ball like a dagger. Easily caught though from Armband. Through to Ponytail.
Looking for Armband again. Good D from Harding.
There.
Lovely stuff from Harding once again.
I have to say, this is the Matthew Harding who pulled off the famous curtain alley-oop manoeuvre, where he actually jumped into a curtain and threw the disc out of it. And no one knows what happened inside that curtain, but all they know is it was amazing. And it's the best move ever pulled off in Frisbee up to this current date.
Far too easy once again from the Mess. I mean, this is symptomatic of a team that's just given up on themselves. You know, allowing people to stand in all the space they like in the end zone and just giving away the points. Sad to see at this stage in the day. But never changing the points board.
I mean, are they going to kick themselves too hard after this game, or are they just going to put it down to tiredness? And
I feel like it'll be it's a shame that this is the way it's ended, but I feel like they've not got to beat themselves up. They've made a great showing for themselves. They've been excellent from start to finish today. Bad luck at times, and you know they've maybe allowed the head to drop in the last couple of games, but
they've not been quite excellent enough to win any games.
Well, no, not quite excellent enough to win any games, but I mean, I think that's a bit arbitrary at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think points are the measure of what makes a win.
I think perhaps it might be spirit like that from Finn. That's what it's about. Here's Sparagano. What's he got himself? Amy stretching the game. Here's Kroom looking to recycle.
Oh,
What's Kroom got?
Outside, gives it forward. Oh, it's close.
Not in,
Very, very
not in.
close.
Here comes Kroom. Here comes Kroom.
Sparagano out in the middle. Gives it out, looking for options. Amy's there in the end zone. Gives it Fern. Very closely guarded end zone here.
Fern. Sparagano.
Just looking for a gap. Neckerchief was
picked
there.
off at the last. He's just going to launch one. Oh, he won't.
Oh, backwards cap goes down. Of his own sorry fault.
Marshall on the disc now.
Oh.
No one paying attention. Armband just plucks it again.
Kroom was running forwards, but he wasn't quite ready to turn around yet.
Here's Necker. Back to Armband. What's Armband got in store?
Through the ponytail.
He's found Ponytail.
Ponytail across the backwards cap.
Backwards cap makes a bit of a meal of it.
I have to say, at this point, the deep dish discs are really falling apart a little bit.
I feel like both teams are sort of beating themselves at this stage in the game. Lots of unforced errors.
Oh, lovely though from Fern. I have to say, I think Fern might be man of the match for this particular game.
Certainly. She's got the work ethic. She's a truly excellent thrower of discs.
Oh, is that a point?
That's a terrific catch. He's not in the end zone yet. Recycles out to Sparagano.
On the left hand side. Oh. Very close.
And if that isn't an apt summary of the Mess's day, I don't know what is. All of the build-up and then just never quite there on the finish. Another unforced error from the
Marshall
deep
picks
dish
it up
though.
looking for a quick release. He's not going to get it though. Gives it a Kroom.
Here's Kroom. What's he got in?
Can he give it back? Gives it to Fern. Runs
Fern.
forward. Fern gives it forward to him. Can he? Oh, where he almost.
Still there for
he
him.
could have almost got it again, and he goes down. Good attempt though. Five and a half minutes left now of this game. The current score is
Should be 6-2.
should be 6-2, but the scoreboard reads 5-2. Armband. Over to backwards cap. Backwards cap to armband, and that's another point.
It's just too easy.
Certainly looks like there has been
commentating.
it certainly looks like there has been a point dropped off the scoreboard there. They've turned it over to 6 with no acknowledgement that it should be 7.
The Mess just they've been sticky there, and sometimes it's what's got to be done.
I fully support cheating.
A little bit of underhandedness to try and keep it competitive.
Here comes the spin. Beautiful snatch out of the air from Wolverton. He's got so much style when he plays the game. Gives it forward to Fern. Oh, just couldn't quite get fingers on it.
Just a touch too much on that. And
It's
launched
straight
up
again. There was a call there for something. I think people weren't happy about that.
Up. You know, the disc has been thrown.
That makes sense. Now it's turned over to 7.
A dejected Mess make their way back for the next pull.
Is this giving you memories of yesterday?
Very much so. Come on!
Sorry, a man has just broken into the studio. We're very drunk. Well, he's now been scored off the prime system. He got Joe back in.
Sorry about that.
That was a silly mistake there from Wolverton. Interception from Ponytail.
Unforced errors left, right, and centre.
They're just tired now. They're beaten down. Gives it out Ponytail. Ponytail looking for options back to Neckerchief. Hold on, there's 2 Ponytails.
A little bit of a flare pass there from
Oh,
Neckerchief.
well.
I don't know if I appreciate that.
Ponytail, other one. Through to Neckerchief. Oh, doesn't quite get his hands on it. Max to pull.
Kroom looking to generate some space. Tight marking from Neckerchief.
Oh,
Lovely
Marshall's
movement
there.
from Marshall.
Goes to the Kroom. That's a point.
That's a point.
It's another point. It's another brilliant point for Heaton Mess, making it 8-3, but technically 7-3. With just under 3 minutes left now for this particular game.
For a 4-point turnaround. I personally don't picture it, but I'd love to.
I'd love to see it. Here it comes, Harding a pull.
Harding to pull. Come on, the Mess.
His 4th ever pull at an official Frisbee tournament. There it goes. Oh, a little bit of a light step there from Armband. through to Necker. Necker over the top to armband, and that's another point.
It was in. Hard to bear. Heads dropping, strolling onto the pitch. It doesn't look good for the Mess. You've done yourself proud, boys and girls.
I mean, are there any other games in the Mess's calendar in the future?
Well, I suppose there'll be the resolution next year, but I think there's been word of applying for some tournaments through the year, but nothing concrete as yet.
And of course, you can see them often at their official training ground at Paddy Freeman's.
Here they come, trying to just pull one back. Consolation points at this stage, but who cares? It's all for the fun.
And at this point, yeah, they know they've not won it, but they've got to keep going, so they might as well just try something a bit wacky.
Wacky kooky.
Wacky kooky. Marshall. Oh, he got his hand to it, but he couldn't quite grab it.
Really sad to see that, because they've deserved so much more than this today.
Necker, backwards. Marshall almost got the intercept. Backwards cap round and Necker again. Jacob wasn't there. Through. Was that in?
It's just too easy. They're just walking through.
Ponytail. .38 is the score on the board now, with 38 seconds left to go.
Come on, Mess. Let's have another point out of you.
Here it goes. Here comes the pull. Ponytail pulls. Low and straight. No one's quite sure who's supposed to get it. Fern goes for it. Looks for options. Sparagona running down the right-hand side here. Kroom on the left. Grabs it. Looking for options. Robson in a bit of space. Can he get it? He can. Looks for options through to Fern. Lovely little lean forward there. That steals the klaxon, but the point's still going on. Oh, Amy almost scored a point.
Big defence there. To finish this point. But sadly for the Mess, it won't be.
Backwards cap through to armband. Nicholas almost gets the intercept. Forward to backwards cap once again. And then he's going to get the final one through to Ponytail. Oh, good over armband. Does he get it? He doesn't quite get it.
Big drop. Robson on the release.
Robson looking for forwards, forwards momentum. Levi Kroom turns, Fern's running forward, passes it forward.
This is a lovely bit of play. Needs to want to hit this corner. Kroom on his way in.
Amy in the end zone too. Nicholas on the far side, looking for options. Oh, he just gets it on his knees. A rock star.
Oh,
way! A lovely point in there to finish it off. End on a high.
End on a high. There it is. It's been a long weekend.
You can see the players shaking hands there. They've all had a good time.
Those players have covered themselves in glory this weekend. Maybe not with victories, but with a good showing.
And that's all from us for this tournament here at Sports Central at Northumberland University in Newcastle upon Tyne. Have a very good afternoon.
Have an okay afternoon.
Have an okay afternoon, and we'll see you in the next one.